25 key Seaboard Rise. Is it worth it? So I've now had this keyboard for 12 months. When I first got it, it was fun, loads of expression. Looking back on it now, how do I view it 12 months later? Positives. It's massively expressive. It's the most awesome bit of kit I've used, I'd say. It's fantastic. It's very high quality. The build quality of this is fantastic. It's great fun to use. If you're not a guitarist or maybe a woodwind player, flutes, etc., you can play expressively. It does work with some synthesizers from Logic like Alchemy. You can put it into MPE mode. It also comes with Equator, which is a fantastic synth, although not worth the money by itself. Strobe 2 that comes with it is handy. Contact, which was in my video last year, multiple instruments, all on different MIDI channels. This will handle that. It'll allow you to bend one note whilst the others are stable. You can go both ways, you can do whatever you want. You can modulate just a single note. Basically, sort of very similar. It's a polyphonic way of working, which is fantastic. I found another few other synthesizers that I play around with, which you can put into multi-mode. Omnisphere 2 works in the same way. It gives you 4 notes. Now the cons. It's expensive. It is. When I think that I've got an Ultranova for close to 2/3 of the price. Very intense learning curve. You have to really concentrate. It does take a bit of work, but once you do learn how to play it, fantastic. Setting up third-party synths, hit and miss. Equator only works with the Rise. I can only seem to get it to work with a Roli piece of kit, basically. Try it on this, absolutely nothing at all. Roli dashboard to set it all up, fantastic. Still can't get it to work with this. I might be wrong. If anyone does know, please leave me a message in the comments. It's a massive memory hog. It uses a shed ton of memory on your computer or RAM, because you're basically using maybe 5, 6, up to 15 instances of the same sound source. A strange negative, I bought this mainly to use, or hoping to use live. Live stages are dark, keyboard's black. You can hardly make out what you're seeing. It's very much a feel instrument anyway, I know, but it sometimes can be a bit awkward. I bought myself a little USB light, hoping that would do it. 12 months later, haven't used it live. Don't really intend to use it live. Is it worth buying? Yes and no. It's expensive. If you've got the cash for it, it's a fantastic addition. Reality is, buy another controller for 1/3 of the price. It'll do what you want it to do. And it's a particular style that you have to get used to. It works really well on certain things. My first few months, I was using it all the time. I was fitting it in every composition that I possibly could. Even if it was just a simple pad or a simple single lead line, I'd use it once per song. I started finding, no, it doesn't work for that. I'm just putting it in for the sake of it. 12 months later, if I'm really honest, this beautiful piece of kit has probably been turned on 20 times this year, and we're now into the middle of May. It is a luxury item. I do recommend it, but think hard before you buy it, because you might not get the use you want out of it. This is only my opinion. You might find that if you're doing maybe ambient music, if you're doing the dance lines can work well. A lot of my work is in rock, progressive rock and gothic rock. I don't find as much use for it in single standout sounds. I'm not taking anything away from it, it's still brilliant. Thank you for watching. I hope this has cleared up a little bit for some people. So again, in summary, buy it. Yes, it's the most awesome bit of kit I've used. Thank you.